Okay, going to keep this short and sweet. This week we're looking at a few different stocks. First up is a stock that I alerted for a small gain and ultimately failed that day but came back later in the week. I'll be watching VERU this week and will be playing it on the upside and the downside. On the upside I like this if it goes over 15 with momentum. On the downside I'll be looking for a bounce at 10. If it goes under 10 then I'll wait until it reclaims and goes over 10 to get in. As of right now I'll expect possible resistance at 10.5, 10.99, 11.49, 11.98, 12.59, 13.2, 13.7, 14.19, 14.69, 15.18, 15.89, 16.59, 17.04, 17.49, 17.94, 18.38, 18.88, 19.37, 19.87, 20.36, 20.97, 21.58, 22.08, 22.57, and 23.56. Next up is BWV. This has already held up at 5.5 and I'll be looking to see if it continues to hold 5.5, but if it goes under 5.5 I'd love to see a bounce at $5. The next part is very important. If it goes to plan then I'll be looking at it to go over 7 and consolidate before there's a possible bigger push. I'll expect possible resistance at 5.44, 5.66, 5.88, 6.16, 6.43, 6.65, 6.87, 7.09, 7.31, 7.63, 7.94, 8.34, 8.74, 9.18, 9.62, 9.9, 10.17, 10.61, and 11.05.
I'll keep myself prepared for Hood since it has gotten more attention and came out with some news. Only playing it on the upside and we'll need to see this break 11 for it to possibly see 12 and beyond. I'll expect possible resistance at 11.19, 11.60, 11.85, 12.06, 12.26, 12.56, 12.93, 13.34, and 14.
AFRM is next up and I'm only playing it on the upside. I need to see this hit 25.3 and I'll expect possible resistance at every $0.50 and whole dollar amount but will expect a possible move to 30. Pixie is one that I'm going into the week very skeptical about but will put my alerts on just in case this thing is ready to squeeze some more. Always better to be prepared than to be late to the party and unprepared. I'll be looking at two levels. One for a bounce and the other for a continued squeeze. First level I'll be looking at is 0.385 for a bounce. I'm also okay with this going under 0.385 and then going back over 0.385. The other level I'll be looking at is for it to break 0.66. If it breaks 0.66 then we should be looking at a nice glass of fresh squeezed juice. I'll expect possible resistance at 0.44, 0.49, 0.56, 0.61, 0.66, 0.73, 0.78, 0.83, 0.88, 0.93, 1, 1.05, and 1.1. Those are the two levels I'll be looking at but be careful with this one. P.S. I wouldn't try and swing this. Last one I'm highlighting is Hook. It's an earnings play and expected revenue growth is upward of 200%. Keyword is expected and it's an earnings play so be careful. This has to get over 1.6 for it to really move and I'll expect possible resistance at 1.68, 1.8, 1.92, 2.01, 2.1, 2.21, 2.32, 2.45, and 2.57. I am not playing this on the downside. That's it for now. Remember to do your own due diligence, manage risks, and make money. Next up are my designations. We'll see you all during the week.